just double check and making sure YouTube starts up. There we go. But yeah, it's just like, dude, just take your loss and suck it up. It's like, you shouldn't have gone to the bathroom that one time, or you would have got ruled first. Yes, you did. And thank you for coming back. Now, I can only play Faz for so long. I mean, I still stream Faz 33 hours every week, which is more than a lot. and then I do another stream on top of that. I think 33 hours of Faz is enough. Yeah, because I stream Faz 7 days a week. I do World of Warcraft or other MMOs usually Monday through Thursday, but if I'm feeling up to it, I'll do a stream on Friday. I started as a WoW streamer. And then usually about once or twice a year, I take a break from Faz and I stream WoW for about a month. Beginning was definitely rough. But now by the end of the week, yeah, I was doing better. Now, granted, once I prestige, which will probably be sometime this weekend, it's going to get much harder. Because so the next prestige is going to be 0 evidence. I haven't decided if I'm changing the speed or if I'm changing the grace period. But I'm definitely going 0 evidence. And we'll see how it goes. Right now, I think 0 evidence for me is, if I don't change anything else on my custom, 0 evidence is 8.95, I think. Yes. I treat these as two different streams. Because in reality, they are 2 different streams. All right, we landed. I need to go back to Dustwallow. But then I'm probably going to go to Stranglethorn after that. Because yeah, I mean, I took a 2-hour break and I come back. So I kind of treat them as I just treat them as 2 different streams. Plus, it's easier to keep up with the math. Yeah, the blue is still here a little bit. And I think it's more of, it's the skin underneath than the hair. Though the hair could be also. Like, I mean, if you look at, like, you can still see it a little there, but I'm not sure if it's, like, it's not really the skin, so it's definitely the hair. See, I love hardcore. Hardcore is my favorite mode. Oops. Hardcore is my favorite mode. But I also but I'm also resetting because I changed the settings of 2 subs to 700 bits, where the Faz stream was 4 subs, 1400 bits. So now that I've changed everything to 2 subs, I'm going to definitely treat them as 2 separate, so I can. It's easier for me to keep the math in my head if I just reset. Hey, Eric. Yes, exactly. Yeah, it's kind of like the old Kool-Aid dye days. This is actually my highest hardcore. My problem with hardcore is, especially when I'm not streaming it and I'm just playing it, I get in that bad habit of, you know how like in regular MMOs or regular gaming, whatever, you push it and you end up playing further than what you really should be playing. And I do that with hardcore. Of, you know, I'm tired, I'm not concentrating, I'm, you know, not paying attention to stuff. And if you're doing hardcore, that's the time just to log off. Okay, cool. Oh, what's Phasmophobia? It's a ghost hunting game. If you look on my live YouTube, the live YouTube streams, you'll see I do 2 streams a day. One's Phasmophobia, one's World of Warcraft. Huh. Hi, Nick. Thank you, Nick. Want to see if green looks cool with residual blue? Okie doke. Your wish is my command. Darn it, I meant to go wash this. This thing is... It's a little... The brush is a little hard. Right, so, but remember now it's only half, so... Give me a second, I need to get off the boat. Alright, I'm off the boat. Hey, Dilly. No worries. I might have to cut my hair before this is all over. I had to cut my hair over the weekend. Getting a little bit bushy. Yeah, see, this is the problem with this green. Like, green's okay everywhere else, but green here and up here, my hair is... I mean, it's dark gray, but it's still dark. And this green isn't vibrant enough to kind of make up for it. Like blue, purple, red, pink, those colors actually do pretty good in this area, but not the rest. But thank you, Nick, very much for the 700 bits. Much appreciated. But how you doing, Dilly? All right, I just got a bunch of quests to turn in here. Then I think I have to go to... I think I go back to Stranglethorn. Yeah, that's the other thing. Like, I used to dye my hair. I kind of stopped dyeing my hair for a couple of reasons. One was when I dyed my hair, it usually bled out any of the hair wax. So most of the hair wax, other than blue, the blue and the red, kind of. Well, blue definitely, red kind of, purple kind of. The rest just kind of, just. Whatever my hair was dyed, it just blended in. So there was that, and then also just with the times that we live in, and where I live, I didn't feel like being a target. Didn't feel like having a target on my back. Though I keep thinking about it again. But the big thing is just I like the hair wax more than I like the hair color.
See you around.
All right. Where are we at now? Like, I stopped dyeing my hair, what? Maybe... I feel like the last month I dyed my hair was maybe March? Maybe February? Missing that would be Tesoran's kind of way of saying traitor. No doubt he's one of those fools so blindly loyal to Admiral Dalen that he turned traitor. Okay. Editor's man is named Jackin. Get information about Wreath from Balos. Okay. Just got done with working out, now eating some oatmeal to feel nice. I'm lost. Okay, I'm found. I'd have to look at streams. and see where the last time was. Hello, Smiling Jim. If I remember right, Smiling Jim shouldn't be really is not smiling. So here with the bog bean leaves. Thank you, Dravik. But now every once in a while I think about it, about doing it again, but I'm like, I like that. It really comes down to, I like the hair wax more than I like the hair dye. And the fact that there's only a couple of hair dyes that actually look good on me. Like I like my blue, I like my dark blue, and I like my purple. Everything else is kind of eh. The iron you have here, definitely not made by any of the blacksmiths I know of. I almost missed this. The leather strap on the back must have burned off, but it seems like it was made to fit a large person. I guess a Tauren. But anyone got any interesting plans for the weekend? Now, but going back onto Pandaria, I don't know. Like, I'll play Pandaria. Streaming it is, it's the same issue I have with retail. Is I like world questing, I like, you know, doing things out in the world. I don't do dungeons or raids that much anymore. I mean, I still do them, but not as much. And the game is retail and Pandaria and Classic currently, which was basically a change when it went to Cataclysm, is very much built on get to max as fast as possible and do Mythic Plus and raids. And leveling is just way too easy, way too fast. So there's no sense of accomplishment. At least for me. So it's like, I'll do it, but it's not something that... It's like, I'll do it, I'll enjoy doing it, I'll enjoy going back to Pandaria and all that. But as far as streaming it, I don't know. Like, I'm sure I will, but it's just kind of... So it kind of is what it is. 7/10s right now. I have about 3 more weeks off, and then I get to start enjoying weekends again. Nice. Might actually finally get a haircut. Haven't been able to get out to do it for months. Luckily, I do my own hair. Because my hair is very easy to cut. I mean, maybe one day I'll get back into where I actually like playing that type of style. But I've come to the realization that I'm just an old school MMO player. I like leveling to take time. I like leveling to be hard. I don't want leveling to be just an afterthought to get to the end of the game. I mean, even this channel, even this stream, I think I'm going to be changing. Yeah. So that would be July, so June, May, April. So yeah, March. Now, I like the purple. I like the really dark blue. There's a lighter blue that I liked also. But like I've done an orange. The orange made me sick. The red I could never get the red to come out right. Like I wanted a dark red, and it always came out like pinkish or something like that. Like if I could find a good, like good dark red, I'd be kind of happy. But I can never get it to do a good dark red. And that very well could just be my hair because it's gray. But I'm not going to bleach my hair. All right, hello. You taste like chicken, gooey, salty. Ugh. Little spider eyes taste like gooey, salty chicken. Apparently, I didn't know that. I'm not really sure I needed to know that. What's this quest? I don't remember this quest. Bring a Moonsteel broadsword to. Oh, did I? Oh man, I don't remember having that quest. Maybe I just picked it up. I don't remember having it. Yes, I do it myself. Yeah, I mean, if I went to a dye place, like a hair place, to get it dyed, they would do it right. But I also don't feel like going and spending that much money on getting my hair dyed when it's only going to last a month. Right, Dilly, have a great rest of your day. If I don't see you over the weekend, have a great weekend. So where's this one guy? Way the hell down there. That's okay. Star Hostings, hello. But yeah, no, I'm thinking of... Like, don't get me wrong, I love WoW. But I kind of have this inkling to play other MMOs. And I'm talking more like maybe not exactly old school MMOs, but just playing some other MMOs. Like there's an old saying, you do, 60 hours of something to, try to get competent at it, something like that. I have this thing of maybe, I don't know, like take a month and play one MMO for a month. The next month I switch over, play another month. I feel like that might be too long. So I'm kind of like, okay, well, what about what about a week, So, or like, maybe play a week, or maybe, I don't know. I'm still messing around with it, but take some time, play some old school RuneScape, play some, Lord of the Rings Online, play, Guild Wars 2, Final Fantasy 14. So it's kind of, so I kind of have this in the back of my head. I'm just not sure if I'm going to do it yet or not. All right, so I need bring a Moonsteel broadsword to Jarl. Maybe you find it in town. Maybe you talk to a blacksmith. He'll make it.
How are you? See you around.
I mean, that was the area. I mean, if I'm going to find it anywhere, it should be there. Or is this one of those things I need to... I wonder if I have to buy... I wonder if I have to have an actual blacksmith make this for me. Yeah, that's what I was thinking was AH. Which... the chances of someone actually making... I mean, there might be someone that makes someone put them up there, knowing that there's this quest out there. Web, what are you talking about? That's the second time you posted that. What are you posting? Don't be pushing other streamers on someone else's stream. That's the second time you posted it. Please stop. For gold, yeah, I would say so. Yeah, never push another streamer on someone else's stream. It's bad form. And most streamers will ban you outright. I tend to be a little bit more lenient and give you a warning. It's like if I'm talking about them or if I ask for recommendations, things like that, then that's cool. But yeah, just out and out, just coming out of the blue, nah, that's not cool. Luckily, I'm a lot more patient. No worries. Kettlebell Chris, hello. How you doing today? Nick, I'm at that point. It's like I've got, I think out of the 4 sets, I've got two of each quest. I think one of them I've got 3. But I'm kind of, I don't have the quest on me right now because I just don't have room for the quest. But I'm kind of like, you're still questing there. Wait till, you know, and it's a 40 level quest. So it's kind of like, it's still orange. You'll still get a bunch of XP off it. So see how many of these you can get on your own. Lily Cat, hello. Too much coffee, but very well. Well, thank you for showing up. Much appreciated. How did this hunter die? So far, the hunter's the only one that's died. Neuraxis. Duskwood. Where the hell's Neuraxis at? I mean, we're in Duskwood. I'm trying to remember where that spawn is. Oh, near Blind Mirror. Okay, thank you. I was trying to remember... Because I'm pretty sure I've seen that mob. I mean, I ran, but I'm pretty sure I saw that mob. I just couldn't remember where. I mean, we got that. We got that. Got a bunch of those. Swamp of Sorrows. 1,000 Needles. Badlands. I mean, Stranglethorn is definitely the next place we gotta go. Okay. I feel like we've been here before. Because, I mean, the truth is, I mean, WoW is a huge game. A lot of people stream it. All that kind of good stuff. But I do enjoy playing it. more than the others. But I don't know. I have this desire to go adventure in other people's realms and take you all along with me. And some of these games are going to be very, very old. But like EverQuest, if I'm going to do EverQuest, I'm going to buy EverQuest Titanium so I can do Project 1999. So there's that. Oh, fell to your death in Red Ridge. Oh, dude. Well, that sucked. But there's that. Like old school ones I'm thinking of are like EverQuest, or EverQuest 1999. If Dark Age of Camelot had one, I'd do a Dark Age of Camelot one. But I think the only servers Dark Age of Camelot have right now are all private servers. I don't think there is a Dark Age of Camelot server that is ran by the company that made it, which is Mythic. Then, though I do have a friend that is on that does actually, I think, still play Dark Age on one of the private servers. But private servers always give me the heebie-jeebies. I don't trust them. Well, actually, I don't trust them with the info that they ask me to give them. It's like, I don't know, you don't need that info. And then you never know if they sell that info to someone else. But like Meridian was one of the first MMOs, unless you count MUDs. I think as far as graphically wise, I think Meridian was one of the first MMOs. That's still out there and kicking. That's still out there running. So I'm kind of thinking maybe check it out, because I never got around to playing that. Ultima Online, never got around to playing it. But that's why it's like, play it for, like I haven't figured out, if I'm going to play it for a month, am I going to play it for a week? Yeah. But then also, like more modern stuff, which it's sad to say, but I'm saying more modern, and I'm talking about 2012 MMOs. Like Guild Wars 2, been out since 2012. Old Republic, been out since 2012. I think A Realm Reborn came out 2012. So it's like, these are modern MMOs. But like, I never got around to ever playing, what's the one that Amazon did? New World. Like I never played New World. Never got around to it. Yeah, New World. But like New World, old school RuneScape, new school RuneScape. What's RuneScape up to now? RuneScape 3, something like that. I don't know which RuneScape is considered the main RuneScape now. I mean, I know a lot of people play old school, but other than that, I don't know if I'll play Wizards 101. It didn't click any, like, I've got friends who play it or played it. My dad plays it. I mean, my dad played it. It never, you know how like certain games, click, check marks, click marks on your, and make you go, ooh, I want to play that, or ooh, I want to check that out. New World never did that for me. But like Secret World, I never got around to playing Secret World. I think that would be kind of interesting to try out. And then, yeah. But yeah, I never got around to playing Secret World. And honestly, some of these MMOs I kind of want to play also, because I'm afraid one day they're going to go away. And I kind of want to be able to, I kind of want to experience them before they disappear. Like if I can find a reliable, trustful Star Wars Galaxies, I would probably try that one also. I kind of want to try out Secret World also because it's really the closest thing we've got to a... oh, more Latum. 28. Someone was not paying attention to where they were. Or they were fighting something and Morlatum came up behind them and got them. But yeah, because Secret World's about the closest thing we've got to a horror-based MMO. Oh, he almost got me twice. If it wasn't for the fact that I was a paladin, I'd be dead. I would have died to him at least once. I mean, in all honesty, WoW is pretty good as far as, I mean, if you really want to think about horror, maybe not horror, scary horror, but horror elements, WoW's got it. Groom Lake, what are you doing, you sexy man, you? Hi there. Hello there, everybody. Let me get my little butt over here. My little dwarf butt. But hello, Groom Lake. Hello, Surf. Hello, Solus. Erza, Scuffo, or Scuff, Ice Cuddly, and Lingster. Welcome on in. Let me go over to here. But welcome on in, everybody. Hope you had a wonderful time with Groom Lake. What were you playing, Groom Lake? I know normally you play Dead by Daylight, but I know lately I've been watching you play some other stuff. Oh, playing some Faz. Oh, you love the new update? Oh yeah, that's right. You hadn't had a chance to play the new update, had you? Oh, well, thank you. Yeah, this is my horror side. This is my WoW side. Yeah, I've realized that my emote wall gets a little buggy when I play WoW. Apparently WoW takes a lot more resources than Faz. Who would have thought? Creature from Black Lagoon is right there. There's the creature. But yes, we have the creature. I've got most of the what people think of when they think of Universal monsters. But Urza and Scuff, thank you guys both very much for the follow. But you like the new update, huh? The new update is very good. The sound recorder still needs some work. The sound recorder is pretty much why I'm right now not worrying about perfect games, because there's enough times, not in every game, but in a lot of the games where I get a sound recording and it doesn't register. And I kind of just got to the point of, you know what? I don't need to get perfect games. I'm just going to play the game and enjoy it. Creature's your favorite? It's like Nerd City back in the Oz. I mean, it's like, here's my, horror section. I mean, these are all the horror movies that I watched when I was a kid. It's what got me into horror movies. Because I wasn't necessarily a horror game player. I was just a horror, like, when I started streaming, I was streaming World of Warcraft. But I kind of was like, maybe, maybe. But I was doing it during Shadowlands, and Shadowlands bored the hell out of me, so I kind of stopped. But I wanted to keep streaming because I was having fun. So I was like, okay, so what else am I going to stream? And I was like, well, you love horror movies. How about playing horror games? So I started with Outlast, then found Faz, and I've been playing Faz for 4.5 years. Like I got over 7,000 hours on Faz. Oh, definitely. At least for me. But yeah. But how were your games otherwise? Were the ghosts nice to you? My ghosts were actually pretty nice. I actually didn't have a blood moon today. I was kind of surprised. Yeah, ever since the new update, pretty much every day has been 2 to 3 Thays or demons, and pretty much a blood moon every day. So, but but since Chronicle, it's like every day has been 2 to 3 demons or Thays, and then at least one blood moon, maybe sometimes 2 blood moons. Yeah, Faz came out in September 28th, 2020. It came out September 20 something 2020. I started streaming Faz February 1st, 2021. So, but yeah, I've been playing it for a while. And I still love it, which is why I do, yeah. So for anybody new to the channel, hi. I'm w0lfinn. I'm a Phasmophobia / World of Warcraft / MMO player. I'm actually kind of thinking about not just playing World of Warcraft on the second stream, but start going back and playing a bunch of different MMOs. But in the morning at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I stream Phasmophobia for 5 hours, and then I take a 2-hour break, do lunch, do some housework, all that kind of good stuff, and then I come back and I stream for 3 to 4 hours. Right now it's been World of Warcraft Hardcore, but we were actually just talking about it. I was thinking, and like I've been tossing in my head of making sure that I don't put myself in a box, but I love MMOs in general, and just start playing all these MMOs, especially some of these MMOs that I've never played before, and start playing them for like a week or so, and then move on to another one, and then move on to another one, such and such. But Groomlake, I know you just got done streaming, and I know it is, what is it? What is it, about 8:30 right now for you? But if you need a raid and run, you need to go rest. You need to go. Well, actually, it's 8:30, so you don't need to go rest. You're a young man. But if you need to go out to the pub and go get a drink on a Friday, I totally understand. See, I knew it. I think every time either I've rated you on a Friday or you've rated me on a Friday, it's, yeah, I'm going out to the pub. So, sounds like a great idea, to be honest. Except we don't have good pubs here. Here, States, it's, yeah, like when I lived in Scotland, the difference between Scotland, UK, pubs, taverns, and bars in the States is a total, I mean, okay, maybe it's changed over the years, but yeah, it's a world of difference. Like pubs, taverns in like Scotland and UK that I've gone to were comfy. You went in, you had your beer, you talked to your mates, you enjoyed the evening. Bars here just seem to be very, very loud, and everyone has an agenda. So, but on that note, we'll go back to this. But if you don't know what this is a World of Warcraft. This is the I am currently playing what is called hardcore. So basically, if I die, I have to start over. Oh, I know there are. But I don't know if there's such pubs near any major city, like near medium to large cities. I'm sure there are, but I don't know. Like even the Irish pub that we have here in Pittsburgh it's like, yes, it's an Irish pub, blah, blah, blah. It's still kind of, eh. I will say the one thing about the Irish pub, though, is they have good music, because they normally have live bands on like Friday and Saturday nights. And it's not like, and it's live bands that play Irish folk music. I got a friend that sings out there every once in a while. Or acquaintance. Let's call him an acquaintance. I don't know if I'd call him a friend. Acquaintance, so I'll go with acquaintance. But now we're just talking about, like, I'm probably going to do this. I'm probably going to play him until he gets to 60. Once then I'll try to figure out what I want to do. Or he might die, and he might die today, and I have to figure out other stuff. But yeah, just talking about some of the games that I'm looking at maybe wanting to play. Like, I never played Meridian. Meridian is technically, I think, kind of referred to as the first MMO. EverQuest 1999, Guild Wars 2, Final Fantasy 14, Lord of the Rings Online. Got old school RuneScape, RuneScape 3. Just some of the old school stuff, some of the new school stuff, like New World. I never got around to playing New World, Secret World. But just kind of take like a week and just play that MMO for a week. And then maybe play a bunch of other MMOs, and then maybe come back to that MMO at another time, at another time and play it for another week. Or I could go, or the other idea was, take a month, pick an MMO, play that for a month. Which would come out to about 60 hours a month. They're just kind of thinking about that stuff. I tried that with the ghost hunting genre a little bit, and yeah, that didn't go over well. But most of the games aren't that good. There's only a few ghost hunting games that are actually any good. Like Ghost Watchers is pretty good. Demonologist. I'm still going to say Demonologist, for what it is and for what you pay, Demonologist is good. I had higher hopes for it. I wish it would have done better. I wish the devs wouldn't have abandoned it. But the devs kind of have a habit of abandoning their games. But, oh, wow, you got killed by Vagash. That sucks. Balsy! Thank you very much for the resub. Thank you for your prime. Much appreciated. Thank you for the 6 months. But in reality, Demonologist, for what you pay for it, you're going to get, if you played it and you enjoy it, you probably are going to get easily over 12 hours on it. I think the other side is good also. I think the other side is making a mistake in trying to be like Faz, and they need to not worry about that and stop trying to, like, their identify part is like Faz. Their cleanse part is something different that no other game out there has. Yeah, the other games has exorcisms, but the exorcisms are always at the end of a hunt after you find out a bunch of other stuff. Where cleanse and the other side is about the exorcism. It's only about finding out the information you got to get so you can be able to exorcise the ghost. And it makes you use every single piece of equipment you got, which is the other thing I like. So, EMF, book, dots, or whatever they consider dots. You'll find something for each single thing that is in your truck. I think they need to be concentrating more on that, because the identify part is just fast. And they're behind, like by 4.5 years, or 5 years, actually. So it's like, stick with your strengths. Because they just came out with that new patch. Last week? And like they bumped up to like 100 and something playing, like in a 24-hour period. And they are already back down to 47 as of today. That is a pretty big drop off. If I was the devs, I'd be crushed. I will be totally honest. Because the patch they just came out with had 12 new ghosts, behaviors for everything. I haven't played it. Oh, thank you. I haven't played it because it's like it's the identify. I don't play your game for the identify part. I play your game for cleanse. Your big patch has nothing really to do with cleanse. But yeah, to go back down to below 50 people in a 24-hour period every day to playing your game after spending all of that fracking effort trying to get that patch out, I'd be crushed. That's why I can't be a dev. But I think they listen to the wrong people. I think they were listening to people that were saying, "Oh, you need to do this, you need to do that, you need to make this. You know, your game could be the next Faz." Blah 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 blah. And it's like, your game's not going to be the next Faz. There is not going to be a next Faz. Your game needs to be the next The Other Side. So come up with different things, not what they have. So unfortunately, I mean, it'll be curious to see, because they've got a third game mode that they're supposed to coming out with. That's not out. They had a new map that was supposed to come out, didn't come out. Actually, they had 2 or 3 new maps that were supposed to be coming out and didn't come out. As far as their roadmap. Because the roadmap was supposed to be till the end of July, and it's almost the end of July, and I think the roadmap had 2 to 3 maps that were supposed to come out, and they didn't. So yeah, so I'm kind of afraid that The Other Side might be falling to the wayside, which is a shame, because they had something. They could have had something. I just don't know if there's going to be another. I don't know what. If I was an indie developer, I don't know what I would consider a success. If any of you guys are out there an indie developer, let me know. Because you can't pair. It's kind of like a new MMO coming out and trying to get the numbers of World of Warcraft. It's not going to happen. I mean, back in the early 2000s, you had all these MMOs come out trying to be the next WoW, and it's like, you're not going to be the next WoW. WoW was a fluke. Because you went from WoW, so all the MMOs before WoW, if they had over 200, 300, 400,000 people playing at the same time, that was massive. Like, I'm trying to think if EverQuest ever got over 500,000. I'm sure EverQuest got over 500,000 people playing, but that was a massive success. Everyone wanted to be the next EverQuest at that point. Then World of Warcraft came out, and I mean, in the first fracking year, World of Warcraft was over, 5 million people playing, if not more? It's a fluke. Faz is kind of the same thing. It's like, okay, you're not going to be another Faz, so what can you be? So what is a success for you as a developer? And maybe as an indie developer, maybe it is, 100 people playing your game every day, 200 people, 300. Maybe that's a success for an indie developer. Like, I think right now, Demonologist still has like 300 people playing. Ghost Exile and Ghost Watchers both have, I think, between 100 and 200 people playing. After that, every other ghost hunting game is below 100, and most of them are below 50. Unfortunately. I mean, Among the Whispers is under 10. Hell, half the time it's under 5. Ghost Exorcism Incorporated, under 10. What are some of the other ones that people know about? Forewarned is usually below 30, maybe below 20. I'd love to see what the Steam stats are for, like, the back rooms. Of how many people are playing those games. Like, it's not my cup of tea. It's not really my thing, but a lot of people seem to like them. And there's a lot of them out there. And usually not by the same people. Like, they just attach backrooms to some other title, and anybody can make a backroom game. All right, we're going to go to Darkshire, then run down to, Stranglethorn. And we will go from there. This month is going by slow. I know we're on the last week of this month, but it feels like it should already be August. I love the fact that when they made this, you know, you got to fly over this stuff, but, you know, this is before you had flying in the game. So, but they made sure they filled out, like, little things that if you're just sitting here watching yourself fly to whatever new zone you're going to, that you at least had something to look at. It's like you never intended to be able to get there, but here's a bunch of green guys. Here's a bunch of folks fighting a dragon. You paid on the last Thursday of the month, which means 5 weeks between. Ooh, I hated those. Ugh. Those always killed me. Because, yeah, I mean, before Cthulhu, yeah, I mean, I lived paycheck to paycheck. She's the one that taught me actually how to, you know, not live paycheck to paycheck. Yeah, that's your problem right now, is you're not at work, but you can't play games either. That would drive me nuts. I'd learn how to play with my feet, I think. Yeah, who was... Well, actually, Anaplia, you can do this. Because I just saw a thing on this. I was watching, I think it was Trash Taste. But Trash Taste had Josh Strife Hayes on it. And they were talking about it. And they're just talking about, you know, different things or whatever. And one of them was like, and Josh was like, yeah, did you hear about the girl that just finished Elden Ring? And they're like, you're talking about the girl that basically finished Elden Ring by playing Elden Ring on a freaking dance mat? And he's like, yeah. they showed a clip of it. But yeah, she finished all of Elden Ring purely by playing on a dance mat. I have no idea how she did it. I don't know how she rigged it. But yeah, no controller involved. It was all playing on the dance mat. Which I find very cool. And people like that always amaze me, because it's like, okay, what got you to think that? You know, where were you sitting there going, it was on, dude, look it up on YouTube. It's out there. It's like, what got you in your head going, you know what? I think I want to try this. I mean, maybe there's someone playing in the background. I don't know. But Josh is pretty good about debunking anything like this. So if he's mentioning it, he's got enough of my my faith in him that I'll listen to it. Yeah, exactly. Like maybe it's not finish. I don't know. I thought they said finish. Ah, crap. We got 4 minutes. Actually, let me go back into town. Actually, let me go back by the birds, because we know if I go into the inn and come out of the inn, and Stitches is there, I'm dead. So let's go back to the birds. Because, yeah, we've got pre-rolls coming up here. I guess I'll have to Google it when I'm on break. Yeah, I've heard of that one. Maybe it's Dark Souls. Nah, no, I'm pretty sure they said Elden Ring. But even that, I mean, Dark Souls with Donkey Kong conga drums. Ow. All right, but let's go on break. We got pre-rolls starting up here soon, so let's get those done with, and then I'll be right back, everybody. Which, like, you have to make them work with non-Nintendo system before anything else. Yeah, it's cool. How they come up with the ideas, I have no idea. My brain doesn't work that way. All right, I'll be right back, everybody. All right, welcome back, everybody. I believe that run is to Melania. However we pronounce the name. But there's the link. There's probably more to it or somewhere, but hey, Quincy. How are you doing? You looking forward to... How you doing today? Sleepy but happy? Well, I'm glad you're here also. Yeah, I'm sure the person's got more like that, but it still boggles my mind. What made them look at it and go, you know what? I would like to beat this game on a dance pad. Everything is going great today. Thank you very much. And overall, my dad gets to go home tomorrow, which will make him very happy because he's been... God, how long has he been either at the hospital or at the rehab? 3 months now? About 3 months? So I know he's looking forward to that. Everything is going great with everything else. It's like Cthulhu and I. She's actually up at the campground right now, signing in because she gets to go camping for a week, so she's all happy. Well, she's happy as long as the weather. As long as the weather's good, she's happy. If it ends up going, like, I think Monday and Tuesday are supposed to be, like, up in the high 80s, low 90s. So she's not looking forward to that. But I think Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday are all going to be low 80s, maybe even in 70s. So she's looking forward to that a whole lot. Yeah. I couldn't remember. It was like 2.5, maybe 3 months, something like that. So yeah, so he gets to go home tomorrow. See, every time I turn around this corner, that wolf attacks that rat and then runs back. Every single time. And it's always there. So I don't know if there's got to be something that triggers that rat to show up and for that wolf to come out. How do you die to a young wolf at level 1? I mean, they're all yellow. They're not even red. Actually, are they red or yellow? Maybe they went AFK in a spot they shouldn't have gone AFK in. I can't. It's like I never do humans, so I never know. Like, I've only done that area like maybe once. Oh, what the hell are you guys? I have never seen these guys ever. What the frack? Okay, has anyone else ever seen these guys? I mean, they're yellow. They're level 28, so I don't have to worry about them. Maybe did they chase someone? They had to chase someone. They just all disappeared. Okay, that's what I thought. I thought the only reds were Defias. Like, I've done, like, one human. And that was just because I wanted to have one human for my, like, if, like, the heritage armor ever came out for them. Okay. Like, they disappeared, so it wasn't that big of a deal, but... I think that's the first time I've ever noticed them. I want to pick up some water.
Buy and trade.
So you don't have pumpkins. We'll take some pumpkins.
Careful.
right, so Stranglethorn. I probably dropped some quests at Nessingwary. So I probably need to pick those back up. Oh, poor Orky. Oh, Orc. I'll pour one out for you, homie. All right, so Raptor Mastery, Green Hills. Yeah, we don't need any of those. We got the Bookie Herod again, but I just don't trust that. Herod is in that cabin, and there's like 3 or 4 guys around him. Okay. It's like, I don't know how that quest is a level 35 quest. Curzon knows Thorsten's secret. When we were still with Curzon, Bookie's office was on the top floor of the camp's only 2-story house. His records are probably still there. Like, I don't... I've done that quest with my druid. Not a problem. I could stealth. I don't understand how that's a 35 quest. Because I want to say most of those guys are like 33, 34. All right, let me go look. Maybe I think that quest is scarier than what it actually is. Yeah, I don't... You know what? Now that you mentioned the rebel camp, maybe I have. Maybe I saw that a long time ago. Because that does sound familiar. Okay. Oh, someone's already in. Oh, cool. Okay. I'll take this. Ah, I forgot to stun him. Nope, stun. No dice, dude. The hidden key. Further study this notes a few references secure strongbox are contained among various papers. The box is somewhere within the stockpile. The cavern complex at the back of Curse. Ha ha ha! Yeah, right. That's a cave. We don't go into caves. Screw that noise. Not yet. If they are my level, screw that noise. All right, so we have all of the quests for... All right, so we've got all the Nessingwary quests that we can mess with right now. That is... Okay, that is in Arathi Highlands. That is the island. Curzon. Oh, Jesus. Okay, let's go kill some panthers. And I guess I could go to the island. But the Panthers are like right over here, if I remember right. Like, I think I need to get on, like, that platform to start finding them. I just got to be careful because you got the Panthers are invisible. They're stealthers. And then you got the Mama Panther. What is it? Oh, what's that? What's the one's name? What's the named Panther's name? It's something Ghazi or something like that. Like it's not Benghazi, but it's something like that. Right, and you also got Elite. That's it, Bagthera. Damn it! All right, we don't want to fight that. That's a 40 Elite. Let's skip that, shall we? Yeah, we'll skip that one. We'll just go over this way. For some reason, I thought she was way farther this way. Or he, whatever. Okay, all I'm finding are tigers. Oh, no, 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 no. Yeah, those guys are elites. That would be a bad idea. Oh, hello. Try not to aggro the big, ugly ogres. There we go. If I remember right, okay, so there's a glitch in the game. So if you're outside of clip range or just outside enough, you will actually see the panthers. And then when you get close enough to them, then they disappear. Like we saw 2 panthers here and now they're gone. And it's not because they disappeared, it's that they... Yeah, it's right there. So if you walk slow enough, you'll actually see the panthers in the distance to know where to go to look for them. Because trying to find them any other way is a pain in the butt. I'm wondering if I saw an ape. There he is. Like, I know I saw a second one. I was beginning to doubt myself. I was wondering if I might have saw an ape. You got those apes over there. I know I'm going to go for one of these tigers, and I'm going to get attacked by a panther also. Go! That was almost bad. That was not a good idea. Almost ran smack dab into a freaking elite ogre camp. That would have been death. The hell are the I only got 3. Why is it so hard to find these things? Well, on the other side, let them find you. Trying to see if I can see him. Like through the clip plane, but not so much. I'm going too far. Yeah, I'm going too far. I don't like being this close to these elites. We got these guys. We got Bacthera down over that ridge. I was kind of hoping to get the 38 today, but man, we're Blessing of Wisdom, Silver. Oh, okay. 38, there's really nothing. Oh, no. 38 here. Blessing of Protection, Holy Light, good. Seal of Wisdom, Turn Undead, Not that much great coming up. Ooh, 40. Oh. Wow. Okay. So. All right. So was it Hillsbrad? Yeah. So level 36 quest. That's trying to get the Forsaken Courier. They give it to you at 36. We thought about it. Level 42 Gnome Warlock just died trying to do that quest. Now, maybe they made a bunch of mistakes. Maybe they got jumped by other stuff. But, yeah. I think it was a good decision to bail on that one. Yeah, because I found him, and I'm like, okay. And then I was like, wait, he's surrounded by how many guys? And they're all like 35, 36. And I think I was 36. I'm like, I can't take this. Are you kidding me? It's like, maybe if I concentrate on the courier and then run like hell. I mean, that could possibly work, maybe. I mean, I would have to use lay on hands. I'd have to use my heal potions. Oh, shit. Gotta go. Guess what wanders all the way out there? Ah, shit, we're in trouble. We're okay. Guess what patrols? Oh, that's a beard clip, by the way. Yeah, anytime I have to use protection, divine protection, or anything like that, basically, anytime I have to use a bubble, I have to put a beard clip in. Well, that was fun. While we're doing weird clip. Yeah, for hardcore, I figured out that's what I'm gonna do for anytime I have to use like divine protection, blessing of protection, or divine shield, I have to put in a beard clip. Because it won't matter for everyone. Everywhere else will be. It'll still be a beard clip. It'll just mean that I lost someone that day. Damn it! Fracking ogre. All right, we know Bacthera is right around the corner. And there's Bacthera. Oh, going this way. Bad idea. Good hit. All right. Like I heard it. I totally forgot about that guy. This is the other thing I kind of liked about like with classic. I'm trying to remember, did they have it in? I feel like they have it in a couple of other expansions, but you have all these, like blacksmith, leather crafters, first aid, fishing, are all these, guys who they've wandered off into the wilderness to fine tune their craft because they didn't want to be bothered with everyday, the everyday things. But you got like all the artisan trainers are out in the middle of nowhere. See, I love that stuff. I mean, I understand that I'm old. Back in my day, we had to crawl through the jungle to get to our blacksmith. You kids nowadays, your furnishing blacksmiths are they're in the cities. I saw one over here. Come on, I saw you. Where'd you go? That's how it was, and that's how we liked it. I know one thing I'm glad they changed later on. It's a fracking 5-minute freaking blessings. Those were annoying. I honestly think that was one reason why I stopped playing. Why, like my shaman and like the one time I did mess around with my paladin, or the paladin I leveled up in Legion. Yeah, it's like, okay, I got to deal with this. I know this changes later on and we'll be fine, but this freaking this whole freaking thing of 5 minutes for a freaking buff. Like, because I think wasn't I kind of feel like the druid thorns. Maybe maybe thorns were 15 minutes. So it wasn't as bad. But it was still annoying. It's like 30-minute buffs. Come on. At least 30. Oh, that's right. I got to kill these guys. Don't I have a quest for this, right? Isn't it, I know I got a quest for these guys. It just doesn't show up on that. Crap. I know I've got a quest for this guy. I don't know why it's not showing up. I want to say it's 1,000 Needles. But I think it's something about, there's like some plans or something, I think, that you need to get. Goblin Blue, Fuel Regulator Blueprints. See the Venture Company Shredders. Yeah. I don't know why it's not coming up. But yeah, so this is what it's, yeah, I got to kill these guys. When equipped with new model, or no, I was thinking that Positive would have to be able to take advantage of. Unfortunately, Kozul the Foreman out there appears to be a little more clever than I give him credit for. You seem like you might have more luck finding the blueprints, though. I know he keeps him in. No. It's not to kill those guys. They just have it. I got to go into a house. I mean, Anaplia, my wife, would agree with you. My wife's like, I don't have time for that shit. Like, give me my crap. Don't make me have to go anywhere. You know, whatever. It's like, I got an hour or two to play. Don't make me have to spend half of that going somewhere in the middle of nowhere. I think I gotta go to that house. I think. That looks like where I'm pointed at. Yep. Nope, we gotta go find Kazel. Where would Kazel be? Let me guess. Kazel's gonna be... Yep. I hate going up on these things. Alright. These things are terrible. I'm only doing this because if I do this right, I can kind of jump up. If I have to run, I can kind of jump. And kind of jump and go into land and run. And hit divine protection, so... Oh, great. Jono, how you doing today? I'm taking a chance here, and it might be a very stupid chance, but we're gonna try it. I think I'm okay now. That's what I was worried about. I was kind of curious if he was going to be able to come out. We should be okay. About to start work. I hope work goes well. But thanks for dropping by before you start. No stress, dude. Hope the rest of the stream. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, hope your day goes. Hope work goes by well and quiet. All right. So we got that. I guess we go do water elemental bracers. I guess that's where we're going next. We can drop by Nessingwary though. On the way there. I keep thinking I'm actually close to that, and actually I'm nowhere near it. Got 6. Give me a second, everybody. I've got 6 messages. I don't know why I've got 6 messages. I want to make sure my wife's not freaking out about something. All right. Sorry about that. I just happened to another thing came up on my phone. I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, who's sending me messages? I mean, I figured it was Cat Thulu. Yeah, she went up, I think, expecting it to not be a bad line. I'm like, okay, you can keep thinking that, but it's probably going to be a bad line. Because I think she was thinking she was going to be home by like 5. I'm like, I don't think you're going to be home by 5. I think you might be home by 6. Aw, another person bites the dust. It really does need to be it does need to be mandatory that you have to download Deathlog. It's like, look, I don't mean to celebrate your death, but I want to see it. I want to see it happen. I want to see, yeah, I want to be able to go, aw, I'm sorry, man, that sucks. Like, especially, if they get up in, like, if they're up in the 50s or high 40s.
What can I do for you? Honor friend.
All right, Fingabacthera.
Be careful.
Yeah, that's a 40 plus. I'm not seeing every death. I mean, I know there is options. Or maybe I don't have something on. Like, I see, like, when people make 60, I get that alert. See, I'm not getting anything in. Where's the in-game setting at? Because I'm not getting anything. The only thing I'm getting in-game is when people make 60. Yeah, hardcore. Yeah, see, I've already got. Yeah, see, I've got hardcore death announcements. All deaths only show guild deaths in chat. All deaths announce all deaths on the realm. I've not seen a single death. Oh, well, what? Why don't they tell you that? Hardcore deaths. All right, I'm on hardcore deaths now. You need to join the chat channel. Good question. Why they don't tell you or have you in? Yeah, you should be. Yeah, I mean, you should automatically put it into. Oh, I wonder if it's. Let me look here. Global channels. Yeah, because I just joined that. That was not. Oh wait, no, there it is. Hardcore death alerts channel. I did not see. Apparently I didn't. Well, actually, I wasn't looking for it, so that would be why. All right, so there we go. Hardcore death alerts. But yeah, it's so you're not automatically onto it. Like, I got out of trade just because I hate trade channel because it's not. No one trades on it. Okay. Well, I have both up. I'll have both right there, and we will decide. Yeah, 4 was just there. Maybe 4 is... Maybe 4... Maybe that's death logs? Except I don't remember seeing anything in number 4 before. Even from Deathlog. So yeah, not sure. Maybe I'll make a new guy and just see if it's there. See if it's there by default. Really? Then I have no idea. Because I don't remember joining. I don't remember joining any channel. And, I mean, granted, I wasn't joined anyway, so. I miss cheetah form. Yeah, I could take a look at my gnome mage, see if it's see if for some reason I've got that channel. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm no. These are first guys I've made on the anniversary server. I was kind of thinking maybe there's a channel I belong to way back, you know, on the unofficial server, maybe. But no, we're not on the classic servers. We're on the anniversary. I don't know. All right, I gotta be a little bit careful. Because I know there's an elite. I know there's an elite croc around here. There are a couple of elite crocs. There he is. I knew he was here somewhere. Oh, that's right. There's murlocs down here, aren't there? But there's murlocs down here, but that's the second troll. Troll thing. I remember it's in the back of a... It's in the back of one of these. Hey, Grimmy. Like... I think, there it is. These guys are 35. Oh, 35 elite. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. All right, wait a minute. Let me look at this here. So, hardcore death channel. Shuin has been slain by skeletal. Okay, so that showed up on that too. Okay, so hardcore death alerts channel here. Let me show you. Let me show you what this looks like. Face cam. So I'm not sure you can see this. So this is what comes up with the hardcore death alerts channel. Like Shuin, Alicia, basics. But it came, all that stuff came after Shuin was slain by Skeletal Sorcerer in Sorrow Hill. So that's a lot of crap. He also showed up on that, so. Right, I think we'll get out of that channel. I think there's a lot of stuff we don't need to see. Yeah. Yeah, that's someone basically biting the bullet. They got killed. Oh, and that was a level 50 paladin too. Skeletal Sorcerer, Western Plaguelands. That's rough. Okay, that is the last bracer I expect to get on the first hit. If I remember right, this is not... These are kind of a pain in the butt. Yeah, see, on the hardcore deaths, yeah, Frostbitten has been slain by a black dragon whelp in Lake Ridge Highway. Level 16. That doesn't show up on the death log. Well, see, now I don't want to have chat covered up, but I don't know how well you guys can see that. And granted, I could put Cam over here. And you guys be able to see chat. Though that's probably not... You guys probably can't read that well. I think what would be a better... I'm trying to think of a good color for that. How's that? Oh, fell to... Oh my... Oh, no. Fell to their deaths. Blackrock deaths. Level 54. Oh. Because, like, you got green. Yes, you can fall to your death. I mean, you got red. I mean, that might actually work. After a patch must there was a bug where you could fall endlessly through the wall. Yeah. I think I heard about that one. Gazman just scared the crap out of me. Oof. Yeah, I could imagine. I could see that. Ah, crap. All right, I need to find a safe spot. We got pre-rolls coming up here in about 3 minutes. All right, we need, okay, I'm going to swim out here and hope to God that I don't get attacked. I don't see any reds. I think we're okay. All right, so let's go on break. I'll be back here in about, be back in about 3 to 5 minutes, everybody. I don't know. Do you want to see a Be Right Back video, or do you want to kind of keep an eye on who dies? Speak up in chat if you got. Speak up in chat if you have an opinion. I'm good with either way. All right, I'll give you guys the fireworks. See if anybody else answers here in a minute. Get the big notifications in the center of the screen. No, I got rid of them because they were kind of annoying me. Huh. Yeah, see, it's like, I know, like, is it for Deathlog or for just in general? Because, yeah, for, like, I've got my Deathlog ones turned off. Oh, wait. Allow add-on list death logging. Toggle add-on list death logging. Add-on list death use Blizzard notifications. Oh! I had that turned off. Okay, let's turn that on. Yeah, so there's that. Yeah, see, I get that. I mean, I've been getting those, but I only get them for Deathlog. Though that time, yeah, see, that time, yeah. All right, let's go ahead and let's go on break before the pre-rolls start. I will be right back, everybody. Welcome back, everybody, and hello, Shadra. How are you doing? How was your stream? Ghost didn't like me today. Every one of them killed me. Oh, no! I'm sorry, Shadra. That doesn't sound good. But welcome on in, Shadra. Welcome on in, anybody who's raiding in with Shadra. But hi, welcome on in. If you're new to the channel, I'm w0lfinn. I'm a Phasmophobia / World of Warcraft streamer. Though I think the World of Warcraft thing, World of Warcraft will always be my main game. But I'm thinking to maybe start playing some of the other MMOs and kind of doing something different. Because, you know, one, I kind of miss some of the older MMOs and it'd be kind of fun to revisit. So I'm kind of debating on it. We will see. Right now, though, right now we're playing WoW. So we're playing hardcore. But welcome on in. But definitely mean ghosties. But other than that, how was your stream? Need one more survive on either Maple Lodge or Woodwind. I tried 3 times. Oh. Well, someone should be on there with you and be in your bubble. Making sure they die instead of you. I think that's the one. I think I still need that one. On the second account. Hey. All for one and one for all, unless one will do. Interesting. Okay, I still get that, but it's not doing that. Hey, Sophie. Ever since I added the one thing, it's now like going down there and not here. As far as class and race. Everything's all screwed up. Oh, not paying attention. Didn't see where my health was. Well, hello, Pancakes. How you doing today? I just realized that the death log is over chat. Shit. I don't know where else to put death log. Maybe there? I guess we can go there. His first day back after dealing with some inner life stuff, so I was off a little getting back into the swing. Okay. Well, I hope tomorrow is better for you. Yeah. But what if what's her name needs to get back in touch with you? How will she ever be able to do that? What was her name? Brandy or something like that? Ray Jarris is here before he goes to work. Okie doke. Okay, didn't get a chance to speak this morning, so made sure the second. Well, no problem. Thank you for speaking on this time. Much appreciated. I do enjoy doing the 2 streams because I know a lot of you guys. Because yeah, you might not be able to, be able to talk during the in the morning, but things might slow down in the afternoon, and you could talk in the afternoon. Oh, there you go. I'm a little worried about repops. Okay, it looks like Cat Thulu got home at 5 o'clock. She was thinking she wasn't going to be able to get home till 6. But I hear footsteps above me. It's either that or I'm being robbed. One or the other. I guess I'll find out here in a second. Just remember, if I'm getting robbed, make sure you guys clip it to show the authorities. All right, there we go. Wasn't as bad as I was expecting. Oh no, poor person died to hogger. Yep. It's like, do you have anything to say to the viewers? Yeah. Come in, try to rob me. It's like, is that how you're going to rob me? Look, you are in front of people here. You got viewers. Entertain. You know, pistol whip me. Something like that. Come on. Do this right. Don't be lazy. Yeah. Do it for the lols. All right. Our lovely little Chitoran here is still killing things. Where are our turn-ins in here? Yeah, that one's a... Okay, so that is... I think that is our... Oh, that's Wary. Oh, no, that's the hidden key box. Never mind. All right, so that's down there. Actually, we got two things down there. All right, let's go to Booty Bay. Booty Bay. There's a little Murloc Central down there. I don't know how there's a bunch of Murlocs down here with no water. They've got to be dry. Dry and smelly. Chaos Sharky, how you doing today? How's your lovely day going? Oh no! Another 50 bites of dust. This time in Eastern... thought it said Western Plaguelands. Finally, Friday 5. Yeah. I got about 45 minutes left. Then I'm done for the day. But like always, everybody, I will be here tomorrow. Won't be doing WoW. I'll be doing Faz, but I'll be on probably around 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Killed by a tarantula. But we'll be on Faz for about 4 hours tomorrow. And then Sunday also at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll be on Faz. And the promise still is if we ever get to 40 plus average on this stream, on the afternoon stream, then the weekend will be split. One day will be Faz, one day will be World of Warcraft / MMOs. But we're not there yet. Friday is always going to be if I feel like it, I'll be on. If I don't feel like it, I'm not going to be on. Is I think how I'm going to deal with Fridays. As far as the afternoon stream. I mean, Faz I do 7 days a week. Yeah, like today I kind of got to lay down a little bit. So it was pretty good. And chat, and you guys have been awesome. You guys have been keeping me, because am I fading? Yes. But chat's keeping me going pretty well. I mean, streaming 7 days a week, over usually 50 hours or more. Yeah, usually Friday afternoon, I sometimes just have to go, nope, I'm done. I'll be back Saturday morning. But today was kind of like, no, I'm okay. So I got 2 hours. I don't have anything to do. Not working on any videos right now. So, yeah. So I went and laid down a little bit. Got some energy back. Definitely. Especially because most of next week, I'll probably also be on for 4 hours, not 3. Because Cat Thulu will be out. So she'll be out camping. So I'll be able to I'll probably be able to do a few 4-hour streams next week. And then starting the middle of August, this will be a 4-hour stream. And I'll be going 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard. I'm just waiting for her to go back to school. When she goes back to school, teaching, then she actually likes me streaming. If I'm doing a second stream, she likes me streaming till 7. Because it lets her get home, decompress, get a workout in, then do dinner, and then by the time dinner's done, I'm done. So, no. It's Pinzik. I'm not going to spend that much money for something that I'm not really interested in doing anymore. Because it's not like just a regular camping thing. It's Pinzik, which, like, it's $250 for the 2 weeks. Then the group that she's with is like an extra $200 per person. So now you're talking $450 plus other stuff. It gets expensive. And since I'm not fighting anymore, I really don't have that big of a want. But she's still playing, so she can go have fun. Yeah, this isn't like going and throwing up a tent for like a weekend. This is a big like over 10,000 people show up to it. It's called Pensic, P-E-N-N-S-I-C. But it's a big, huge thing that happens every end of July, beginning of August. I had been doing it for 30 plus years. Like I've missed a couple of years, the last couple of years, but I never fully said I was done. I've kind of now said I'm fully done. Yes. I have done that. I mean, it's definitely real camping. It's just you got a big ass canvas tent instead of a little plastic tent. Like if I had to, like, here's how I know, like, if I have my druid and I'm playing my druid like that, my druid will stealth into the arena and see if I can get it. But not being a stealther, nah, that's okay. And I also will be patient and wait. Like sit there, wait, wait for, because what are the times for the arena? Like when does it reset? I can't remember off the top of my head. But like I'll sit there and let people take the first one just to see if I see any stealthers or see how many stealthers are just sitting there bored out of their skull waiting for people to go for it. All right. Because I used to have an add-on that like told me those times. I can't remember. I can't even remember what the name of the add-on was. But like it would like let you know like when the next reset would be, all that kind of good stuff of different things in the game. Oh, we're so close to getting to 38. So we gotta go back there. There's that. Alright, so... Well, actually, both these things I have to go back to, both these things I gotta go to Kalimdor. I gotta go to Shimmering Flats for the one, and I gotta go to Dalaran. So I gotta go to South Shore for the other. I'm never gonna make that ship. Dude with a name like that, you deserve to die. To a Wild Thorn Stalker. Nope. I'm closer than what I thought I was. Oh well, we can sit here. All right, so if I'm going to add, so if I'm going to do that there, then that means I'm going to need, I got to do two face cams. One over here. You know what? Actually, face cam over here is not too bad for Faz. So did I. I was expecting it to start like as soon as I started running down the dock. Yeah, no, we should get the 40 probably. I probably won't play over the weekend. Or I won't be probably streaming WoW over the weekend. Unless like Cthulhu's not home, which she probably won't be home. And I'm just sitting there going, you know what? I feel like, jumping on for a couple hours, 2-3 hours. So I might not. Yeah. So I'll have to do like I did Dead by Daylight, because over on the left, over the bottom left for Dead by Daylight is a bad area. So it was kind of a better area for, actually I think top right was actually better for Dead by Daylight. Yeah. But I'd say probably by end of next week. Well, actually no, because if she's not gonna be home and I do some 4-hour streams for WoW, that should, I don't know. We'll definitely get to 40 if I don't die. We'll definitely get to 40 sometime next week. And then it'll be trying to find a new spot. It's like I've been playing a gnome mage off stream. And I'm kind of like, there's a part of me that wants to play a horde guy. But I'm kind of like, okay, if I play a horde guy, what's going to happen is, either I get him to 60 or he dies. And then I'm going to want to play a horde guy then. And then it's going to be like, yeah, but now you've already done all those quests. And now it's just going to be kind of like doing that all over. Well, if let's say this was, like this server had just opened up, or it had been open, like it had been opened up a few months. You'd probably have a bunch of guilds raiding, like doing molten core, getting keys and stuff from molten core, stuff like that. I don't think this server is doing that kind of stuff anymore. I mean, they might have some guilds doing it. Mostly, it's probably getting yourself either running around as a 60 for the hell of it. Maybe doing some dungeons every once in a while if you can find, trustworthy groups. Or maybe find a guild that actually is doing that stuff. Or getting yourself killed and transferring yourself over to Dream Scythe. Which is the regular Anniversary Classic server. Because once you die, if you don't want to delete your character, you can just move him over to the regular Anniversary Classic server. Yeah, I think 40 is a little bit is definitely some Feralis. I'm trying to think of what else. Maybe Western Plaguelands. I'm trying to think of all the 40 like areas. You also got Hinterlands. Hinterlands might be opening up. Arathi Highlands, you got a few more things in Arathi Highlands that open up. There are some Badlands stuff opening up at that point too. Because like I've got Badlands here, but that's 40, that's 39. That one's not bad, but that's actually somewhere else. Yeah, that's in Alteric, so I gotta go to Alteric Valley for that. Dustswallow Marsh actually is a lot of 40s, or it has some 40s. Hillsbrad, no. Stranglethorn, I mean, Stranglethorn's still got a lot of this. Southern Stranglethorn still has 40s, or late 30s, early 40s. Tanaris definitely, I think, has some early, starting in the 40s. Yeah, Swampasaro. I've got like one Swampasaro. That's a 36. That's the Dream Dust. That's the Dream Dust quest. But it's gonna be like this. You got a couple. You got some low 40s here. Then the rest are high 40s or mid 40s. So you do your low 40s here. Then you go over to here, do some low 40s. Go over to here, do some low 40s, and then circle back around, do the mid 40s, and they're like 3 or 4 places, and so on and so on. Yeah. It's kind of why I'm kind of wanting to play a mage next. Is so I at least have portals. That sounds right. I just want to see. It's the guild self-found. I'm kind of curious, are they actually self-found? 25, 20, 24, because she's level 30. 23. Now she could be, I mean, they could be doing dungeons too. So. I mean, I'm going to guess if you got the name self-found, you should be self-found. But it could just be a name. Yeah. All right, let's go here. I'd honestly, by this time, I'm not even sure how many guys are, unless they've been doing this for a while. Since Classic came out, I'm not sure how many people even... I'd be curious to see how many people have the unofficial, or like using the unofficial hardcore add-on. That keeps track of all that. Now, at least nowadays. I think most people will just do Blizzard's version of self-found. Would be my guess. There's probably people still out there doing it. Or actually, I know there's people out there still doing it. How many, I don't know. Oh, another person falling to their death in Dunmoreau. We've had a lot of falling to their deaths today. Had a few 60s today, too. All right, Grimmy. Enjoy your haircut. See you tomorrow. Now, wife was sending me messages of people saying hi to me that she was seeing in line while she was waiting in line to sign in. I mean, there's part of me that misses it. I mean, I was doing SCA for since '89. So what, 36 years? That's a damn long time. And there's a lot of people that I've known for 36 years through the organization. But it really, this kind of takes up all my time. And I want it to take up my time. That's the thing. It's not like, I'm here and I don't want to be here and I'd rather be there. No, it's when I'm there, I'd rather be here. And that's just what I finally came to the conclusion of, is like, I love y'all. Maybe one day. But right now, this is where my concentration is. You can't go down for a day. You either have to pay for 2 weeks or you have to pay for 1 week. 2 weeks is $250, 1 week is $200. There is no day. There is no come in for a day. Because with 10,000 people, you just can't keep track. Now, if I want to catch up with old friends, I'll just go to another event. Like, I'll just go to a bigger event and say hi. Because, I mean, yes, this is the thing that, people from all over the world come to. But one, I've got Facebook. I can keep track of people and say hi to them on Facebook. And two, for guys that live here, if I want to, I can roll up, like, if there's a local event somewhere where I know guys are going to show up, I can go to it and say hi. But yeah, $200, yeah, unfortunately, there is no such thing as a day pass at this place. All right, I'm hoping that this might, I'm kind of hoping that this might actually open up some other quests. At least that's what I'm hoping. Actually, yeah, see, there's like no quest open here, so I don't think Unguro Crater is going to be, I don't think Tanaris is going to be opening up anything here soon, because there's no quest available to me right now. Maybe by 40, maybe there'll be like 42, maybe? Oh, I know. I died in there a few times. All right, let's go turn this in, and then we'll port to Ironforge, and fly to South Shore and turn in the Dalaran quest. And then we'll see what we do from there. Because unfortunately, I don't think this is going to open up any other quests for me. It might. I don't think it's going to, though. Did you manage to track down? Yes, I did. It would be already assembled, but this does present a unique opportunity to improve on the design from the ground up. You are welcome. Little office rocker though, so I'm going to be busy with working on integrating this new fuel. But if you'd like to help out, team some more, talk to Razoric. He's our pilot. Well, our 18th pilot to be exact. I kind of feel like you have to be off your rocker for this. Pedro's been helping out. Yep. Now look at me, the Goblin Racing Team's pilot extraordinaire. Great mechanic. I know that is afraid to just load. Retrieve C4 and booster for. Order C4 and booster from Shreve at Gazorium and Gadgeson. Apparently the Zeppelin that was being sent on. Oh, I remember this quest. Go out of Theramore to the left, I believe. Out in the middle of the swamp is the Zeppelin with the C form. Yeah, 41. Yeah, okay. I'll get right on that, buddy. That's the other interesting thing. Like, I remember, like, I remember things from Classic. I remember things from, like, Burning Crusade. I remember things from Lich King. I don't remember a ton from Cataclysm. I was noticing that when I was doing Cataclysm and going, oh, I don't remember that. I totally forgot about this quest. Like the Joust quest. How can you forget the Joust quest? But I forgot the Joust quest. Pandaria, man, I rushed through Pandaria so freaking fast that I don't remember much from Pandaria. Because that was when I came back from break. I came back from break after, like, I left in 2012 to play Old Republic and Guild Wars 2. Came back towards the end of Pandaria. So I kind of rushed through that because Draenor was coming up. I guess I remember a few things. I mean, if I saw him, I'd remember him. I'm sure things would jog in my memory. Not so much Shadowlands, Dragonflight, or War Within. Because all three of those expansions, I kind of got my guy to 70 and kind of did other things. Yeah. Like, I still remember some good stuff from Battle for Azeroth. Like, Dressfar. Dressfar was a great place. Like, that was definitely my favorite zone in Battle for Azeroth. Especially the little girl that was wanting, wanting certain things. Then you find out that she's freaking summoning something. You're like, what the? So, how do you get up to there? I don't remember being able to get up to there. Like, I thought that was later expansions that you were able to get to the top. But there's, or maybe that is true, and they just have them there for now, knowing that another expansion. Because I thought that place opened up in Cataclysm. Or maybe that was one of those areas that they knew at some point they were going to do something with, or that they thought they were going to get to it at some point during Classic, and then had to abandon it. Kind of like Hyjal, Dragon. Is it Dragon Mount or Dragon Isle, something like that? That they were planning on doing for Classic, that they never got around to. There were a couple other zones. Actually, wasn't Northrend supposed to be maybe I'm wrong. I can't remember if Northrend was supposed to be planned for Classic. I'd have to look at like find a list again. I can't remember all the places. I'm hoping that's what I'm hoping for Classic Plus. Oh, we were. I was just in Gadgeson. Like I'm kind of hoping for if they do a Classic Plus, that's one of the things that they do is, you know, they kind of add in, like, you know, make it different, whatever, but, you know, still with the Classic feel, but add in these, you know, at some point, maybe patches later on, add in those zones that were supposed to be introduced at the end of, you know, towards the end of Classic. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah. Right. Dalaran is there. I'm thinking I might do a run at some point. Maybe I'll do maybe when I do Self-Found, or maybe when I do when I do another character is turn off all the add-ons. Because when I first did vanilla, I didn't do add-ons. I think it would be very weird not doing add-ons since I've been doing add-ons for 20 years. But, or I guess at least 19. I added add-ons when I started raiding. That's when I started using add-ons because I was like, okay. But honestly, one reason why, I mean, anyone that played back then remembers this, that half the time whenever they did a patch, your add-ons were all screwed up. So I kind of just got into that habit of I just didn't do them. It's like, why am I going to do add-ons when I know they're going to be screwed up anytime they do a patch? Yeah, I didn't use gather. I think I added actually gather towards the end. Rare scanner. I didn't add rare scanner for a long time. Most of the add-ons I added were because I had to, and that was because the raid leaders were like, "Nope, you want to raid, you got to have these." I'm like, "Okay, I guess so." I totally forgot about that place. Like I had a friend of ours built a kind of like he built an add-on that basically all you had to do is move your mouse over and it was basically a PvP add-on but all you had to do is basically move your mouse over someone, and it would target them. I can't remember the exact details of it. I never used it because the friend that made it, from dealing with other MMOs with him, I knew at some point he would stop. And I'm like, I'm not going to get used to an add-on that he's going to stop working on. But like everyone else got really attached to it and freaking loved it. And then he stopped playing and he stopped, messing with it. And I'm like, yeah, this is why everyone's like, oh God, I got to learn how to PvP again. I'm like, yeah, this is why I didn't use this. I was usually our second tank, so I never had to damage meter. I had, but I usually turned off because I didn't care about where everyone else was, and I was usually second tank. So I was either second tank or I was second healer. I rarely got to play. I rarely got to do DPS. Oh, that Anapleia I totally get. Like, I still like Bagnon. I like being able to organize my bags like this. So when I get new bags that are better, I know where I need to drop things and move things and all that kind of good stuff. Bartender is going to be hard because I like having, I know it's weird to some, I love having my bars like this because I use an MMO mouse. So a lot of stuff is by my, I do with my thumbs or with my thumb. So it's easy that if I don't remember where something is, all I got to do is look down and know exactly where it is on my mouse. Deathlog. Well, Deathlog, if I'm on here, Deathlog's a must. I've not been fishing a lot this run. A lot of times I'll be doing fishing, but I haven't been doing a lot of fishing on this guy. Questy, I could do without Questy. I mean, it would kind of suck, but let's be honest, Questy makes it so fracking simple that there was a thing about, original vanilla of trying to find where the fracking quest guy was or where you had to go, because WoW's writing wasn't always the best. Okay, let's put it this way. WoW's writing was perfect because, anyone that's ever driven out into the country trying to find a place before GPS or anything like that, of finding that old guy on a rocking chair to ask directions from. It's like, yeah, all you gotta do is just go down this way about 3 to 5 miles. You'll see an old stump that looks like it got hit by a lightning bolt, by lightning. You want to take a left at that stump. So, in reality, the WoW quests are perfect. So I could easily go from that and then rare scanner.
Need help? Farewell.
What else have I got on here? 'Cause those are the only things on that. Move any. Yeah, move any has been nice, but that's lets me do like put Dravik here and then put whoever I'm facing here, which makes it nicer for if I'm doing a short. So honestly, I probably would actually put move any on here because yeah, if I'm doing a short of something like from a death or from a near like PvP or something like that, it's nice having on the short, my stats, whoever I'm fighting stats. What else we got? Balance. Auctionator. Auctionator's nice. But yeah, gather, mate, questy. I don't have a whole lot. Scrap is kind of nice, but can easily be dealt with. Bagnon, it would kind of suck not having Bagnon, but I could live without it. TomTom, I could live without. I honestly don't use TomTom that much. Rare Scanner, I could easily deal without. Gather Mate, I could deal without. Deathlog, I would keep, at least as long as I'm doing hardcore. Auctionator, I could live without Auctionator, but Auctionator is nice. So, yeah. But yeah, there's so many times I read a quest. I read the quest wrong and found myself on the other side of the fracking map from where it was supposed to be at. Actually, self-found I would not need Auctionator. That is a very true statement. So yeah, so maybe, I don't know, maybe next run through, I'll do self-found and I'll do the least amount of add-ons as possible. Like some add-ons, like I probably would have, like Move Any, I would definitely have Move Any. I would probably also have Bartender. Just because this kind of stuff I like having. Move Any, I like having this. Being able to have this here and this here. Not have Questy. Not have Rare Scanner, not have Fisher, not have Gatherer. We'd have Deathlog. Yeah, I'd only have like maybe two or three, maybe 4 add-ons at the most. That's for you. There are some things I'd just like to have. Like the other thing, like so how I have my buttons. Actually, you see where all, like for my shorts, you see all my buttons. So they're all in that little 1080 by 1920. There is a reason for why I have the things I have. But on that note, everybody, it has been 3 hours. It is time to call it a night. So let me go ahead and find a lovely person to go say hi to. See who we have out there. Who do we want to go say hi to? Not a whole lot of people on. Yeah, let's go say hi to Sid. Sid's on. Sid's on. Sid's playing Dead by Daylight. Let's go say hi to Sid. I believe he is on break right now, though, but that's okay. But like I said, I will be on tomorrow for at least for Faz, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. If I'm up to it, I might jump on and play. If I'm up to it and Cat Thulu's not home, I might jump on for a while, or I might just be past, or I might just take it easy and relax. But we will see. But hope you guys have a great rest of your night. If I don't see you guys this weekend, have a great weekend. And yeah. So, but have a great one, everybody. And if I don't see you this weekend, I'll hopefully see you guys on Monday. But all right. Love y'all. Be safe. Take care. Take care of each other. And peace. Bye. Love you.